offers actually. So if you see my um, members who cracked interviews earlier, they did not attend one interview or they did not clear one interview. So just go ahead and start applying for the interviews. So at least if you can crack one interview and if you can gain the confidence like, okay, I'm able to answer them, go ahead and resign. And even if you resign, there is a 90-day notice period. Within that time, you will have at least 2 to 3 offers in hand.
Yes, yes, yes.
The time, by the time that you reach the last day of your organization, people will be more interested to take you up because you are ready to join their organization within 30 days or anything. So that first 30 days, you will feel that disturbance, but after that, it will be easy for you.
Yes, yes, yes. Got it.
Yeah, at least apply. So we just need to understand and crack at least 2 or 3 interviews.
Yes, yes, got it.
Yeah.
So, regarding that Git use cases, so basically, why I wanted to do is like in future I need to upload all my work there. So
Yeah.
basically, I have like 10 to 12 use cases created in Python.
Mhm.
So along with that, I need to create for UiPath. So
Yeah.
just I need use case
See,
so I can.
that's a portfolio that you're creating for yourself so that others can see that you can always do.
Yeah, yeah. So do you have any use case names or just like examples? Like we have done it for OpenSpan, just any sample applications or so.
Go to UiPath forum.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let me just share my screen. Okay. In UiPath forum, there is use case repository. So once you search for use case repository, there will be multiple use cases. So try to pick one or see all the topics. Check it
Okay.
out. These are created by
Oh,
community members. So though they are not continuing it, it should be enough for you to just create them.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Got it, got it. Yeah.
I'm not going to talk.
Vajran, basic question like,
Yeah.
can you give difference between similar click and send between message? Like, I get confusion in this.
Okay. See, this is the question that I also got recently. Okay. See, there are two methods to communicate with an application in the background. Simulate click and simulate or uh, send window messages. Okay. Now, application first should accept it. It's like an API call. If the application is not accepting that activities, then, for example, Citrix automation or remote desktop application or any kind of legacy application, they will SAP or anything, they will use classic activities or classic selectors only. So when you are using classic selectors only, then you will not be able to use background activities. Everything should be on foreground. So if you want to execute something, if you want to have that execution in the background, you can enable simulate click or send window messages. But the difference between these two, or simulate type and send window messages for type into, when you click on simulate type, then you will not be able to send hotkeys like enter, up arrow, down arrow. When you just try, let me just show you. uipath. I'll also use notepad and send window messages. It will be able to send hotkeys also, but only thing is I will keep this one and I will also keep one more notepad. So these are my two notepads. File, save as, uipath, a folder, day 20. One, save as. Okay, literally I have created two new files and let's try to enter some data in this. Okay, new process, browse the uipath space, reference 30 days code, strong August. Okay, and week 4. Simulate click and simulate send window messages. Okay, samples. Normally when we are trying to explain it on one thing, we may not be able to do it, but when you do simulate click, the bot in the background communicates with the target application. Basically it tries to communicate with the target of the class element. Send window messages try to communicate with the DLL of the application. DLL is the library. Okay, so simulate click will work with the UI. Okay, send window messages will work with the um, library of this particular application, which is getting communicated or which is communicating with the operating system. Okay, so if you want to just see the difference, this is what you can do. So I'm using type into. Okay, and let me just copy some big text. So I'll just copy this one. Okay, and indicate element. Okay, use application or browser. I'm just adding it on here. Okay, assign. I will just assign some text. And I am passing in the values, whatever I have taken. So if you see here, there is a lot of information that's available in the form of text. I'm just trying to print it over here. str text, indicate, so use application My application is Notepad. Okay, so this is my Notepad application, and we need not match the exact title or text, but let's try to debug it in this particular activity. Let's see the properties. I'm sharing my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So in the previous versions, this was not available, but right now this is available. Like input mode, you can select at the application level. So is it simulate or window messages or just background activity? You can do it. But individually for an activity also you can change it. So input mode is same as app browser. So instead of that you can go ahead with hardware events. So when you see with hardware, acts like a normal hardware such as mouse or keyboard. Hardware events are triggered which sent to the operating system. For example, if I click B here in my keyboard, so that B hardware event will be sent to the operating system and the same thing will be sent to the application. Okay. But if the application itself is not available, for example, if I just clicked on a different application and if I try to do that, let's try to use it and see. Click before type, I'm not activating it. Empty field, nothing. Deselect at the end, no. Empty field, I can select this one, but debug the text file. So I'm just minimizing it. Let's see. I'll have notepad 1 also open. We selected notepad 2 and it's trying to type in all the values. I'll select here. So what's happening? Can you understand what's happening? Irrespective of which item that it is available, it is starting to send keyboard activities. Okay, let me stop it. So if I just change it to somewhere, or let's create a new item, file, new. So irrespective of what it's doing, it's just typing in. Let's stop it. Okay, so these are hardware events. So it is just sending a hardware event to the application and it is trying to type in. Now when we use simulate, just debug, so it is actually interacting with the application now. Let's just see. Okay, so whatever happens, this is still typing in. Okay, I will just stop it now, but if I keep it here, so I'm just having or hovering it over here, so I'm not actively using that application. Okay, let's just see if this is getting typed into or not. I'll just click over here. So even if this is minimized, it will try to enter in this particular application. So it's not giving me control, if you can see, because it's taking the control back and it is trying to use. Until I give the access to something else, this will still work. Okay, let me stop it. Now the second thing is, now it's working with the application directly. Okay, so when we are using hardware events, it is sending a hardware button click, but when we are using simulate click, this is a background activity. But the only thing that can happen or that will not happen using this particular item is when we are using, for example, if I just go ahead and type enter, so this is a This is a keyboard activity. Okay. Now, when I just use debug now, and I'm using simulate activity, not send window messages. So what it does, let me just show it back to you, debug.
Deleted the
It is just trying to enter it, select or enter it. Okay, it's trying to click on this particular item. Let's just use, sorry, I did not change this one. I should have changed it to simulate. So what is it saying? Can you see the error?
Yeah, it won't support
It won't
special
support
keys.
special keys. Then we can use window messages. Now window messages will work in the background. It will also support simulate click, but window messages will be only a, because if it is not able to interact with the underlying browser or underlying application, if it is not able to target the library or package file, we will not be able to work with it. str text. Okay, after entering str text, let's go ahead and press and enter. Debug. Okay, now it pressed on enter and it's trying to work in the background. Now if you just minimize it, it will still work. Okay, it's not stopping even though we are into different application. So these are the differences between simulate, window messages and hardware events. Understood or not? And they will ask you, how will you identify or how will you determine which one to use? See, normally we will not go with hardware events every time. If we are able to work with background activities, simulate click or simulate type is the 100% accurate. Or you can also see somewhere here in this particular method. Um, let's see with docs. Always see with docs. Input methods. This is forum. Let's just go with mouse events. UiPath. Yeah, we have a comparison over here. Okay, not this one. Input type into. Let's just go with type into. And different properties of type into. Search. What happened? Yes. Okay, the docs is not opening. Yeah, it opened. differences type. I'll try to find that particular example where we have the differences, but the underlying fact is if you are using any hotkeys, and you need to use in the background, don't use simulate, use send window messages. Okay.
Sir, can you repeat? If we are using background application, then use send
So
window message.
both simulate click and send window messages are background activities or background properties only. Simulate click or simulate type will not help in hotkeys or any kind of special characters.
Okay.
Okay, send window messages can be used for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you scroll down in this page? There was written something like simulate type.
What is it?
Uh,
Where do you want me to go?
No. I just saw something like simulate type something. That's why.
Single click or double click? That is used for click activity. Like you can click mouse click once, mouse click twice, right? Those are the activities. Any other questions? If no, I have taken feedback from yesterday from Chetan. Susmit haven't given, I guess. Murali gave. So what about the feedback from Pratyusha and Susmit? Sorry, Sushmit is from a new team. Sushmit, how are the basics going on, buddy? Sushmit, can you unmute and talk? Okay. Cannot help. Don't be on mute, please. Pratyusha?
Yes, Vajrang.
Yes. What's your feedback on the program? We are about to close the last meeting.
Yeah, it was really, really great and helped. I mean, it helped a lot because when I contacted you, right, I know only basics, and that too, it's very new to me. I don't have any IT background. So I was thinking how to approach companies because we know like they expect so much from us. Um, so, so I had only basics knowledge, right? So I was searching for something which gives me a fair idea about. And yeah, thank you so much for all your.
So more than 200% hikes for each and everyone. That's possible.
Yes.
See, that's always possible. If you are already with 25 lakhs package, 200 lakhs, 200% hike may not be possible. But if you are in 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs packages, and if you are targeting for 15 lakhs, that is possible. At this point of time, people are getting it.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and apply. Don't keep your requirements or your assumptions low. People are getting higher packages and target for them.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Vajrang.
Welcome. What about others? Srikanth, did you speak yesterday?
No, Vajra.
Yeah. Can you talk now?
Yeah. Your sessions are very great, Vajrang. I thought I can gain too much knowledge because of your sessions.
Mhm,
Um, they are very practical and
mhm,
uh, like knowledge oriented sessions, and it helped me a lot to gain knowledge regarding the many activities that are in UiPath. Almost everything covered, every activity is covered from
mhm,
UiPath
mhm,
because of your sessions.
mhm.
And the use cases which you are using here in these sessions are uh, covered almost all the activities like sending emails
Mhm,
and extracting data tables
mhm.
information. Uh,
Yeah,
is very much useful. And
sure.
in order to one more suggestion I can give, I mean to give others who are taking these sessions is don't skip the classes. Don't skip the classes. If you skip the classes, that's it.
Yes,
Done.
same.
Uh, I skipped so many classes actually due to some other reasons. I skipped the class, but after that I covered by recordings. But real time classes is very much different than recordings, right?
Yeah,
That is the only suggestion. Yeah,
we will have a lot of interaction, and we will also listen to what others will say.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Yep. Thank you so much, Srikanth. Wishing you all a good luck. And see, I started this program to for one thing, like you should have that in this after you go to a job, you should not feel like, okay, what should I do now? You are already doing it for the past 30 days. Okay.
Yeah,
The same thing you will be doing in your organization. Nothing more than this will be done in your organization. You may need to write more code, but anyhow, that we cannot stop it, right? Because you are going as a developers. But other than these activities, you will not do anything else.
Yeah,
Vajrang,
this.
one thing. Sorry,
Yeah, tell me, tell
I
me.
can speak for you.
Yeah, Mundi, tell me.
Yes, like as you suggest, given that like this problem I faced here,
Mm-hmm.
like already selected an as a RP developer, but I did not know how to what they actually do, like real time scenario.
Mm-hmm.
So I gained this in this session only.
Great
So
to
it
know.
was very.
So, whatever we are discussing, is it something the same that's happening in your organization or anything else?
Yeah, same like. But I did not had any like end-to-end project, or I haven't done any projects. So
Exactly. So that's what I said, right? Only 30% or 40% of what you have done here will be done in your actual organizations.
right.
If you're going for a
Yes.
lead position also, you will be able to crack the interviews after this program. All the best, buddy. All the best, Srikanth. So new team members, Shravya, Ramana, Susmit, and thank you so much, Chetan. Thank you so much, Pratyusha. Go ahead and I have shared my link. So within next 5 minutes, can you just send out your recommendations? It will not take much time. So do it now. Now, whatever you want to write, just go ahead and write.
Sure, Vajra. We'll write it.
No need to check from some fancy items from the internet. Be true to yourself. Even if there are any spelling mistakes, I'm okay for it. Just give out your details, what you're feeling in your heart. That's it. Sending you the link
Yes.
in the chat. Yep, sent it. So uh, go to the profile, and in that you will be able to see at the bottom recommendations. Recommendations. Click on this plus button and give it. I'll wait for next 5 minutes. Meanwhile, new team members, if you have any questions, you can ask. Let your seniors do their activity. Do you have any questions, or how are you feeling their feedback, and how are you feeling for the next 1 month of your program? Shravya?
Yeah, it is very inspiring. Like going forward, we will be also there. We were thinking.
Yeah.
So hope for the best.
Yes, there is no hope. We need to work.
Yeah. I will do that.
Ramana? A sincere suggestion from the previous team members: whenever I call you, try to speak. If you are silent, cannot help you. Susmit and Ramana.
Vajrang, one request.
Yes. Who's that? Srikant, tell me.
Can I have the access further, or it will be stopped today?
It will be
For recording sessions or any notes in the team. Others.
lifetime access for you. We are building a community. This is not a training program. So it will be available anytime for you. Yeah. Yeah. So Srikant, can you see me? Can you see the screen? I shared the screen share. Started screen share.
Yes.
Okay. So I am doing this for the past 1.5 year, and people from batch 1 still have the access. Okay. So don't worry. None of the access will be removed. It is your property. It's your intellectual property. Use it. And also these teams will be available for you. So you will not be offboarded. Whenever you have a query, you can come and ping me here, because this is organization now. And frankly speaking, I have started a new website, vajrang.org, complete solutions as well as use cases, trainings, everything. And there will be we are having a session tomorrow at 8 p.m. Sorry, today at 8 p.m. for you. That will be on storage buckets. Though you have completed it, we'll be working on for a 1 hour session. So if you are interested, go ahead and attend. Click on vajrang.org training schedule. This is the library or calendar that will be updated. You can just click on add Google Calendar. You can add it to your calendar as well. You will get notified whenever there is a new event happening. This will be the only place where I will be posting.
On daily basis, you will conduct these sessions, or
it depends. I cannot do daily sessions over here, right? This is mainly for the public. It will be a YouTube live sometime, but you will be notified.
yeah.
Okay, just have this, because if you just add it to your calendar at any point of time, this will be updated. in your calendar as well.
Vajrang, this relationship, what should we select?
You can select this one,
Right.
like
Studied together.
yeah, worked together, or I managed you. You can select that.
Here
Worked.
it is you managed Vajrang is there. You
Okay.
mentored Vajrang.
And what else?
You and Vajrang studied together is the only thing.
Worked together in different groups. There will be one more.
Yeah, Vajrang worked with you in different group.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah, you can do that. So when I click on plus, ask for recommendation, it is giving me Pratyusha. So Pratyusha, how is your LinkedIn likes going on? You got around 130, 140 likes.
Yeah, people are sending so many connections, like connection requests are getting more.
Yes. You can just select this one, I guess. Pratyusha was a client of yours, so you can say I am a client of. You were a client of Vajrang, so that you can select.
Position I selected as trainee.
Yeah.
Trainee.
You can select as a developer. That's fine. And you can select digital transformation leader at Vajrang Information Technology Services.
Okay. Done.
Thank you so much. Let's see. Thank you so much for your valuable recommendation. And
thank you.
Last one more minute. Anything? Any goodbyes? No goodbyes. Stay connected. Only the end of meeting sessions, not our connections. And if you want to connect with me anytime, go to vajrang.org home. You can see my WhatsApp that's directly linked. Click on here. It will navigate you directly to WhatsApp. And I want to see your details or your posts like this. I just want to post it to everyone. Okay. So that's it for today. Thank you so much. I think the last half an hour of the meeting is recorded. I'll just post it. And any questions you have, go ahead and ping me up. The best place to ask questions is UiPath forum, and keep @Vajrang. You can directly tag me in the forum.
Okay.
Even if I am not giving the answer, anyone can give the answer. So that is the advantage. You need not have my dependency out there.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you, Vajrang.